Water! The hose, it's gotta be 400 feet long.
Anything I've done, opposite.
Oh,
then you'll be all right.
yeah. Don't do this at home. I wonder if I could call in sick. There's too many trees to plant. God help me on this one. There's no way. Everything went to hell.
Yeah.
So, what in the world? So we went to a nursery. We were told that we need to get native trees. And actually what they've done is they'll go around and take all the seeds. This is a sycamore tree. We've got ironwoods, oak trees, different kinds of oak. We have bur oak, white oak, red oak. And we had people go around and mark the property with flags where these specific trees need to go, because what they want this place to look like is to look like that we built this house in its natural state. They don't want to look like that we stuck a house on the hill and then we planted trees around it. Max and I have been started, my wife, we've already started planting some of these trees. We picked up about 55 of them, Max, and so we planted some in the back, and now we're starting to plant some on the hills. And then this big hill across the road, which is like my driveway, it's just native grasses, and they want trees growing in there. And eventually we're gonna start planting when the season's right. Next spring, we missed the window for this year. It's too late in the fall. What kind of seeds are we putting in there, Max? It's gonna be like a brome grass, and then there'll be some natural flowers, wildflowers. So it just looks like we're in nature. That's the whole idea. But we're starting with little tiny trees. What they told us is if you buy these smaller trees, these are anywhere from 40 to 75 bucks. These things will catch up to a tree. If you buy one that's maybe 8-10 foot tall, their growth sometimes gets stunted. They stunt the growth when you dig them out of the ground. These will go in the ground and will start growing right away. So fingers crossed, we plant them right, keep them watered. This is the first run. We're gonna go back and buy several more trees because I want this place to look like they said, like it's been built around the trees. It's in the trees, not part of the trees. So hope that makes sense. So let's get busy planting some trees. For some reason, Max left the side-by-side, so now I gotta walk back to it. It's kind of like when you're painting the house and you don't move the bucket of paint, you get farther and farther away and get less and less done. That's what's going on here. Jeez. Now the real problem is trying to get a hose to come this far. So we'll have to hopefully borrow Flair's watering machine. So this gal came around, everything's been labeled sycamore. Sycamore. This little booger's dry. Max is going to get some water. So you want to keep it. That might be a little too deep, so they say you want it a little bit above. So, more dirt back in, a little bit more. All right, let's see how that works. See these little things grow out the bottom? That's keeping it from coming out. Don't do this at home. Jeez, I'm going to have to cut that. Voila! Still doesn't want to come out. Am I killing you guys watching my skills of planting trees? What in the world? There it is. That's the culprit. All right, so then we don't want the big dirt clods. Max will come up here and tell me I did it wrong. Probably. Kids these days need to build a little bit of a berm so when the water runs down the hill, I'm trying to catch it. Okay, now we need water. Water! The hose, it's gotta be 400 feet long. Perfect. One down, 57 more to go. This is the smart way to plant trees. Also, if I had a post hole digger, it would be way better. That'd be too easy. Should have Max bring more trees. An ironwood. What did I bring? A white oak. I gotta keep driving. Ironwood. They're all ironwoods. I'm going back for ironwoods. Found it. One white oak. If my driveway would have been in sooner, I would have been able to have my sprinkler guy in. Then what we do is we run underground sprinkler lines and pop up heads so I can hook a hose to. So this is what we get to do when the driveway went south. All right, let's see what we got. Here's an ironwood. Lay it down. Okay, there's that. Future home of the white pine. You know what this is like? You ever tried to, when you're going skiing, you want to capture how steep the slope is and it never comes off on your camera? That's what this, it looks like I'm on flat ground, but I hope you can see how hard it is for me going up and down this darn hill. So, and I'm out of wind. Anyway, it's steep. Beep. Whoops. Sorry, buddy. Thought I had you on level ground. A few more to go. Put them at the top of the road so I can start blocking gawkers. Oh. Should have had you guys come and help dig some holes. Doesn't pay very well, but got really nice views. Check this out. Eventually this will all be landscaped with trees and flowers and hopefully grasses I don't have to mow. You guys may or may not know this. I learned something. These coffee trees, all these little leaves, that right there is one leaf branch. So in the winter, these fall off. I'll just have a stick sticking out of the ground. So they said, don't be alarmed. That's what it's supposed to do. I'm wore out and I haven't dug a hole yet. A little bit deeper. Still. There we go, little buddy. You dig a hole, put a tree in it that has all kinds of dirt in it, and there's still not enough dirt to go back in the hole. It always blows my mind. You don't want the dirt clods. Wonder if I could call in sick. There's too many trees to plant. We need reinforcements, Max. Who can we call to get help? We can't count on Flair. He's always doing something else. He's always hunting. Oops.
Brad.
Hey, I got my Bobcat out of the hole and I have a huge excavator here to help set the propane tank if you want to do that first. Are you at Flair's?
Yeah, we got a couple guys over there digging the holes.
Okay.
So we'll probably go over to Flair's and hopefully we can get over to yours.
Oh, because we got a guy here at the excavator. He wants, since I put the Bobcat in the hole, it's oversized, so he thought would it make sense that you guys set it and then we'll backfill around it for you with this big excavator? So if the guys are digging a hole, what I'm saying, you could set this one now and then go set flares later if that works for you. Or,
yeah, we'll be out there in probably 25 minutes.
25 minutes? Okay, we'll wait for you. Thanks, Mason.
Okay.
Bye. All right, let's run over to the flares. Because I put the Bobcat in the hole, like they were supposed to be here this morning to save time. Now Chad thinks if we can get them back here, we can get the mine set and then they go back to flares. So let's see if I can redo everything that I undone. He's gonna meet me at my job site right over there to set one more tank. It's sitting in my front yard. That was supposed to happen first this morning until I screwed everything up.
Got it.
So usually, Andrew, I need the Beefcake boys to do this thing.
I went and got coffee and I didn't realize there was an emergency.
Yeah, everything went to hell.
Yeah.
So anyway, you guys are digging the hole, so I should stay and watch and figure out how you do it the right way.
Without putting the
right. So I was minding my own business, just driving on this little narrow path, and it just gave off and boom.
There you go.
And I went.
Yeah.
So luckily I had the bucket. I think as I was going the hole, the bucket was going up because I was pulling back.
Yeah.
If I didn't, I would still be in there today.
Yeah, that'd be a 24-hour challenge.
There's a certain point you can't open up the damn door in those things. So
yeah.
I'm gonna stick to driving and talking. Do you guys have the location where you need to go?
We were waiting for the Sad Brothers guys to get
Yeah, I don't know either,
I'll
so.
tell you. Well, let's.
You know where it's at?
I'll get something done for you.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
let's
see
do
it.
this. There's that gas line. You can put it like anywhere right down in here. So if you're anywhere right in here, you're fine. There's no power. There's nothing that I'm aware of. Yeah, everything goes that way. So if you can get it right down in here, that'd be fine. So I didn't know what size tank. I kind of got out of the conversation after kind of Mason took over, but the house is pretty much all electric, except for now they got gas stoves, fireplaces, but all the heat and cooling is all geothermal and electric. But they put in a big pool heater. Yeah, again, we're not trying to get you on the hill, but if I can get you down here in this little flat area, unless he wants to go clear over there. All right. Okay, this should go a lot smoother. You guys sure you don't need help with the Bobcat? I can tell you what not to do. Oh my God, have you ever put one rolled? No. Oh shoot, you're supposed to say it's part of the learning curve. Has he? I need to talk to her, make me feel better. My wife jinxed me. She just said, don't you go out there, you're gonna be screwing something up and blah, blah, you don't know what you're doing. And sure enough.
It's like a claw machine game where they grab those teddy bears, but with the $80,000 skid loader. Is that how it went or no?
Well, I got there a little late, so they put big straps on it. So we don't want no chains to screw things up, and they just picked it up, swung it around. Thanks God for your big excavator.
That's what that thing's there for.
Yeah.
It's a nice lawn ornament.
Jeez. But I think I can help you, hopefully, on your pond. The pond guy's gonna draw up some stuff for you. Because everybody's saying, I need to learn from you on the pond because it's leaking, don't I?
No, you don't.
Well,
mine leaks.
Well, I know. That's why I don't want to do the same thing.
No, don't. Anything I've done, opposite. Then you'll be all right in life. Yeah.
So hopefully, he seems to think that they can make one big pond liner or at least maybe one seam.
Really?
And Chad saw it, so he's really impressed.
For mine or for yours?
Both. Yeah, I'm definitely doing mine.
I want to see them line that sucker.
Yeah.
Because I barely got the hatchery done. That thing was like a 20 by 40. I about died.
They act like, it's easy. You unfold it here and there, and then you just unroll. I'm sure it's more to it, but
I'll watch.
You guys can help. We'll just get plenty of guys. It'll make for great content.
You think so?
They're saying that will definitely be the solution permanently. Whatever.
You wouldn't know leakage.
Yeah, and you've got all the equipment. So what they're saying to do, the pond guys, they dig a shelf all the way around it. Yeah. And I'm putting in a filtration system. For you may not need to do that.
That's mine's too big for that.
Okay, all right.
I'm not that fancy.
But for fish, it's a different kind of fish. Mine's like for goldfish to kind of see. But you want real fish. So you need the mud and you need the different types, I guess, soils or whatever, the bottom. I'm learning on the whole thing. But this guy we talk to travels the world and does stuff for zoos. He does it for private people. So hopefully we'll come in, figure it out, but I'm sure we have to get our checkbooks out.
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right, I got to show you guys the scary part about being in that hole on its side, the arm to lift this up. If it was down, this is all the room I had to get this chubby body somehow out of this little space. I don't know. I don't even think I can get back in it. That was the scary part. I thought I was going to have to be in there for a little while. Luckily, I keep my phone with me, so I could have called for help. But I was too embarrassed to do that, so I just climbed out and thought I'd deal with it later. God help me on this one. There is no way I got out of there, but I did. All right, guys, I think we bought too many trees to get planted in one day. We have a lot more to do, and I'm going to take a break, get something to drink, have some lunch, and then get back at it again. So I appreciate you guys watching. I'll keep you posted on the progress. There's lots to do here. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next job site.